Okay, let's do this thing. Monday Night Raw review. Honestly, it's kind of been a minute since I've done a Raw review. Then again, Raw's been kind of okay, and I've just been busy lately, alright? Even though I've been coming out with the pay-per-view reviews, just not the weekly stuff and whatnot. But let's kick it off, though, with a number one contender shot for the Raw Women's title on the line. We kick it off with Bayley versus Alexa Bliss. Becky Lynch ended up coming out there, taking out Damage Control, basically fighting them off into the back, which basically was just Bliss and Bayley out there. Bianca came to watch the match ringside. Solid match, I'll say that. Not much from here. I know Bayley almost ended up hitting Bianca, but Bianca ended up catching a fist in. Bliss ended up throwing Bayley back in the ring and hitting the Twisted Bliss after that. Bianca got in the ring with the title and held it up. Was going to go for a handshake right there, but it ended up being, she was going to go for a hug. But then, the Wyatt thing showed up on the screen, and she's about to go for the Sister Abigail, but ended up letting her go, act like she was in a trance. Listen, I said this probably last week or two. I don't really care to see Bliss and Wyatt back. I don't care. I didn't like it that much last time, and it got ridiculous after a while. I just thought it was funny. And, someone could say, oh, well, it's Triple H in charge. I don't give a fuck who it is in charge. It is Vince, Triple H. I don't care, okay? I didn't like it before. I don't really care for it coming back. But it looks like they have nothing else for Bliss to do, so, yeah, let's throw her back with Wyatt and have her do some with this whole title thing now with Bianca. But I don't really have much care for the Bliss and Wyatt thing to come back together again. All right, I just don't. Right after Gable, Chad Gable and Otis were, getting out of the car, talking about Kurt Angle, what happened last Friday on SmackDown. With the whole milk thing. Next thing you know, the OC walked up then saying that Carl Anderson, which is in Japan for the 14th, coming up to finally defend that Never Openweight Championship against Hikuleo and the whole, best of the Super Junior World Tag League tournament thing, the final. So at least he's finally defending the belt. So he's on his way to Japan right now, in JPW. Basically, Styles, or Gable, they agreed to some match later on, which was AJ Styles versus Chad Gable. Very good match. Styles, Styles ended up hitting the Styles Clash for the win, so there you go. Johnny Gargano and Dexter Lumis, for some reason, are trying to, come up with ideas how to spend the money, make it like an Iron Man suit. Candice LeRae showed up then, and stuff, basically talking about it's the holiday season and what to do with that money. Gargano got an idea and told Dexter to come on. Judgment Day went against Street Profits and Montez Ford. Profits and why is it Street Profits and Montez Ford? Street Profits and Akira Tozawa. I'm sorry. They end up hyping themselves up in the back. Very good tag match. Ate up time. I enjoyed it. Crowd got hyped for Tozawa near the end. I ended up with, pretending like the Razor's Edge onto Tozawa as the referee was distracted into the ring thanks to Ripley, which Dominic ended up pinning Tozawa and got the win. So, very good match. Crowd was hyped to see it. Dexter and Gargano are at the merchandise table, basically bought all the stuff and they're going to give it back to the people. Dexter giving bear to a young fan as the fan thanked them. So, yeah, where's this going again with this money stuff? I don't understand that. Which Gargano and Lumis came out there giving all the gifts away, the merchandise table and stuff. Miz came out, tried to take the money and leave with it. Adam Pearce said, no, you lost, so you gotta give him back the money, okay? But Miz says, I want the money back, and he, he's desperate to even have a match just to get this money back, okay? Gargano kept calling him Mike. Basically, hey man, you lost, okay? So Miz says, you get a chance to get your money back next week, but it's gonna be was it a ladder match? I think, yeah, a ladder match next week, and retrieve both bags of money, and they'll win all the money. Then Miz said, he doesn't have anything to put up. I guess he didn't have the cash, but Gargano says, we all know how rich you are. We know your wife handles your money, which fans are chanting tiny balls. At least you can help give away the rest of these gifts, all right? And a Santa's elf costume. So that was going to happen. Io Shirai went against Candice LeRae. I don't think the crowd really cared that much. That Poison Rana looked really bad, and Io almost hit her. I think she damn near hit her head on the ground. Damn near. That looked pretty brutal. Io ended up winning with the moonsault. The crowd did not really care that much for this. Kevin Owens was in the back talking about the whole thing with the bloodline. Elias came in, asked him for backup, but Solo Sikoa. Owens says, no, I had mental trauma after you and your brother Ezekiel did to me. But Owens says, I don't trust you. You hit me in the head with a guitar. Now you got a new guitar. It's not gonna work. And Elias says, I need you. He says, oh, you need me, okay? And just kind of looked at Elias and walked off, which Elias was in the ring with his concert with a picture of Matt Riddle in the bongos, thanking Matt Riddle. Bro, I was a friend, bro. I don't even remember what he's saying, but he's saying, and then he says, I got a solo. And, you're my bro. And then it was Solo versus Elias. I'm surprised this match even went this long, but Solo went against Elias out there. Solo won. He ended up hitting the Samoan Spike, Umaga style. And then he got a chair. Owens came out for a save and stunned Sikoa and, knocked him and Sammy back. Elias tried to thank him, and then he got stunned in by Kevin Owens. So, boom, there you go. I know they set up the tribute to the Troops thing coming up. John Cena was narrating it. This is the 20th anniversary of Tribute to the Troops coming up. So they've been doing this for a very long time. Don't go to Iraq anymore, but they've done this for a very long time. Asuka. No face paint makeup this time. A little bit more serious out there to go against Rhea Ripley. Good match. Dominic kept getting involved, though, several times, which Asuka ended up blowing the mist right into his face. And then Ripley up the Riptide after that, and then she had to help Dominic. Said, somebody get some water. Let's get some help here. Get some help. Dominic's like, mommy, it burns. And Priest told him, like, somebody else could burn worse, Ripley hit him like, yeah, somebody else could have worse. Hey, dude, that's bad. Somebody else could have worse. That was funny. What else, though? Ziggler was kind of promo about the U.S. title, the workhorse belt, and talk about he wants to get payback on Austin Theory and everything, but he says his downfall is coming soon. I know they had Bobby Lashley and Seth Rollins promo video packages throughout the night, which we got to the main event, which was both of them for a number one contender shot for the U.S. title. It ended up with Seth Rollins in this pedigree. It didn't even look like a pedigree, but he hit a pedigree, I should say, and then Lashley immediately got back up and pushed the ref. Didn't like what happened. Another referee came down, Lashley ended up elbowing him in the head. He looked kind of surprised. Adam Pearce told him, like, we talked about this last week, okay? And then, Lashley trying to walk away, and then he pushes Pearce, and then Pearce says, no, you know what? You're fired, and everything, and walked off, as Lashley just kind of looked, kind of confused. What? I'm fired. So, yeah, we'll see where that goes. Raw was Raw. I don't even know what to say. SmackDown is the better show right now, okay? SmackDown's a way better show. Raw just felt like it drags on. Well, hey, we're back. We're back again, folks. No matter who's running Raw, it's looking bad out there. Again. So, yes, not much I can say about this show, other than the main event. So, yeah, I don't care much about The Miz, Dexter, Gargano, wherever that's going. I don't even know where that's going anymore. Like I said, I don't give a crap about Bliss and Wyatt thing. I don't care. Exactly the same. So, I don't know. It is what it is. Will it lead to something else? I don't know. But, hey, that's Raw for you. Other than that, I'm out of here. See you guys then. Comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, HoodNight890. See you guys then. Peace.